How do you celebrate small wins? That is what we're going to talk about on today's show. So stay tuned. Hola, hola. Thank you so much for being here. The going is going to get tough. Let me just start off with that. And that's why it's so important to have things in place to help celebrate when you've hit a milestone. Not necessarily when you're done with this debt free journey, but along the way, you have to be able to celebrate the journey, celebrate the accomplishment. Maybe you paid off a credit card. What are you going to do to celebrate? Do you go out to dinner? Do you maybe buy yourself a little something? Maybe you buy yourself a piece of clothing. Whatever it is that you decide, you should have something in mind so that it keeps you motivated. And maybe you are every day packing a lunch, right? But that is enabling you to pay off your debt so much more quicker. And so at the end of, let's say one credit card gets paid, you then celebrate by not taking a lunch and buying food out, whatever it is, right? What is going to keep you motivated? What is going to keep you on the path to success? Because most people, it's going to take an average of 2 years to get out of debt. And that's a long time. That is an average of 2 to 3 Christmases that you're going to have to, be really frugal, really careful, because that tends to be the time of year that we tend to spend a lot. And that's right around the corner for us. It is already September and the burn months are here. So you have October, November, December. In about 3 to 4 months, we will be at Christmas and New Year. How are you preparing for that? It's time to start planning that. And maybe if you, start now at, piling up some cash so that come Black Friday, you can buy some things that are on sale and you can really save money. This is the time to do it. It's that time of year. And so you need to be able to create those patterns now. You need to be very conscious of it. Like, what are you going to do right now to improve that motivation? Because like Zig Ziglar says, motivation doesn't last. It's like bathing. You got to do it every day. So what is that one thing you're going to do every day to stay motivated, to really focus on what it is that you want to accomplish? Because it can be really long and hard. And that's the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is a long and hard process. But let me tell you, on the other side of it, it is so nice. It's so nice to enjoy. And I want you to stop and envision, what is it going to feel like? What is it going to look like to have the ability to keep all the money you earn? All of it. Imagine getting a check for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever it is that you take home. And you get to do whatever you want with that money. Because that's what you're going to be. That is where you're headed. You have to be able to envision that so that you can stay the course. Let me tell you, it is so nice to pay my regular utilities, my insurance, just the basic necessities, and be able to travel. It is so worth being completely debt free. So I want to encourage you, this is the time to do it. Keep going. If you've fallen off the wagon, it's okay. Let's get right back on it. This is the time. This is your time to shine. Now that I can say, like, I've been debt free for 12 years, I've been on this journey, creating a budget every single month, not missing. Um, I haven't missed a budget in 14 years. It's become a real habit. And that's what I want for you. I want you to just be able to make it a habit in your life and to feel the need to create a plan every single month for your money, because that is what leads you to success. That is what will lead you to accomplish your goal, whatever that is. And for you to reach your retirement goals, for you to retire comfortably, right? So after this debt free journey, it's time to start investing. And it's fine to be investing while you're getting out of debt. That's totally fine. That's a personal choice. I didn't do it that way, but that's fine. Especially if you have a match at work, that's totally fine. But there is freedom at the end of the debt free journey. And the freedom that I'm talking about is hard to explain because it's so rare. It's rare to be in the place that I'm at. You know, I have comments on my Instagram actually a lot more recently because I've been traveling a lot. And it's like, how do you do it? How do you do it? It's like, I've been at this for 14 years. You're just now seeing the tip of the iceberg, right? Because the hard work was not really seen. There's 14 years of every single month, every single, goal was planned and executed. And that is what it takes. It takes consistency. It takes goal planning. It takes reconciling every week. And what I mean by reconciling is you check, you have your budget, you have your plan, and then you look at your bank account and you make sure that you're still on the right path, that you have completed everything you've set your mind to. And if you didn't, if there were expenses that came around, then you adjust the budget. And let me tell you, every single month, I have made adjustments. There has always been something that has come up that was not in the original plan. Always. There has not been 1 month in 14 years that it has been a perfect budget. And I know that now. So I plan for those things. Like I make a little bit of a buffer in my budget to make sure that if something comes up, it doesn't totally derail my plan. And those are the little things that I've learned to do throughout the years. You have to start seeing what patterns and behavior happen in your family and then try to plan for those. And it's okay to, deviate for a little bit, but let's get right back on it. And that's what's important. Thank you so much for being here and having this conversation with me, because I know that it can get really monotonous. I know that it can get really hard. And I'm here for you. I want you to, if you need more motivation, listen to the previous episodes. There's over 100 of them. They're short, sweet, and straight to the point. And a lot of them have lessons. A lot of them have motivation. A lot of them have the ability to keep you focused and inspire you to keep moving forward. And do me a favor. If you love the podcast and you are enjoying it, maybe you're new here and you want to find people around you that will come along your journey with you. Would you share this on social media? Share it on your YouTube or Instagram or wherever you are and tag me. I'm on most social platforms. And so I would love to reshare it on my social media. And thank you again for being here. I really appreciate this conversation. See you next week.